You're a new player and you want to find a good build that will help you clear those pesky dungeons so you can set yourself a decent bank and start playing the game without fear of losing all of your gear. Normally, most people starting off the game stay in the blue and yellow zones because they are quite safe. You do not lose your equipment. In the red zones and in the black zones, you will lose your equipment. However, that is also accompanied by incredible rewards. Such rewards that I'm talking about are, of course, found in dungeons. Good thing about this game is it offers solo dungeons, and this build here is gonna help you get through those solo dungeons pretty darn fast. How? Well, this build allows you to fight through the dungeons using the following abilities. You will have Thorn Growth and you will have Bramble Seed, which will allow you to essentially clear at a fast pace. Your E ability, Spiritual Seed, as well as your boots, Rejuvenating Spirit, will give you the healing and sustain that you need. R will give you ability to restore your health while also tanking any strong attack that's coming your way, while D gives you a little bit of a knockback and crowd control for that extra survivability. With me so far? Great. Why do you want to use this build? The Druidic Staff, which falls under the Nature Staffs, and you can find these Nature Staffs under the Journeyman Hunter, and you'll eventually get to the Nature Staff Fighter. I found the Druidic Staff to be the most efficient one, as it allows for numerous clearing abilities, as well as that good sustain with Spiritual Seed. On top of this, I use the Cleric Scroll, the Cultist Robes, and the Soldier Boots. On the offhand, I put a Musak. If you do not afford one, because these cost a pretty penny, I would suggest that you start off with a Mistcaller Horn. As suggested, it will give you that little bit extra cooldown. This whole build is based on cooldown, so having food such as the pork omelet, which provides you with additional cast speed and cooldown reduction rates, will give you that little extra juice. On the Crawl, as I said, I run Force Field and I run Concentration for reduction of cast speed, Levitate and Concentration further on the chest piece, and on the boots I go Rejuvenating Spirit and Authority to increase your crowd control effects by 5%. Attacks, Thorn Growth and Bramble Seed, they are quite easy to use. Thorn Growth, you are able to lay down 3 sets of thorns that will start dealing damage to enemies. When they start dealing damage to enemies, they will also start stacking up these thorns. Every time you auto attack, you will deal additional magic damage. Bramble Seed is simply a knockdown to the enemies, allowing you to interrupt their spells. I get hit and run, but this is quite high level, so initially you're going to start with Adrenaline-driven Charity. Do you need to be super high level to clear high-end dungeons? No. With Adept Gear, which is tier 4, the basic, you're going to be able to clear tier 5 and tier 6 dungeons with this build at a leisurely pace. You will need to take your time. To be able to clear these dungeons, you're going to need to follow this channel and look out for my next video. Thanks for watching and have a good day.